Heyo, Raskor here, back again. Sorry about that. Sorry for YouTube. I don't know why the stream didn't show up for a second, but I'm pretty sure it's fixed now. So yeah. That explains why. I usually wait for like 5 minutes and then I actually start doing the video. So yeah, that explains why for Twitch it's like 8 minutes, but the waiting period for YouTube is like 1 minute or barely even. But yeah, back with the stream again. Oh no. Oh no. Give me a sec. Oh no, my model is not showing. Not sure why my model is not showing. That's weird. Give me a sec. Just give me a second. It should show now. Yeah, it should. Nice. Okay. Anyways, let me just test for a second. Alright. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Mic test. Alright. Should be fine. Anyways, test. Alright. Look at that. Branching evils to north. Oh no, there's a little stuff. It's going to be a little stuff. Oh well. Oh, I should move my avatar a little. Interesting. No, oh yeah, I haven't. It's still streaming. I haven't talked for like a while. Give me a sec. It's fine though. I'm gonna test if it's laggy or not. Just give me a sec, guys. Sec. Start. Is it was had trouble last time? Because if you saw the video, for some reason it was like very robotic, very electrical. I don't explain it, but the audio was not good. Give me a sec. Gonna test it. Record. Doing this by myself, so it's gonna be some scuff stuff. It's gonna be a little scuff. Just a little scuff. Then go here. It's a little laggy. I'm just gonna test. See if the audio will get laggy again or not. The video is laggy, so
the field work went smooth. I look.
This will be a bit. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording. Not the stream. Stream's gonna be still on. I'm just gonna check my recording. tested. I'm just gonna test. I'm just gonna. Oh no! Yeah. See if the. In a sec. I'm just gonna check. I'm gonna stop the recording. This will be a little bit. In a sec. Okay. I'm gonna stop the recording. Oh, it's only laggy. Stream's gonna be still on. It's only laggy. I'm just gonna check when there's gameplay going on. It's not good. It's a little laggy. Yeah, it immediately gets laggy. It's a little scuff. Then here. Yeah. Give me a sec, guys. You guys are gonna stay waiting for a second. Waiting card. Can get the music though. Give me a second. You guys can listen to the music for a second if you don't mind. If you don't mind, yeah. English moment. Push comes to shove, I'll just stream on YouTube for the time being until I resolve this issue. Because at least on YouTube, the bot stays on for forever technically. Give me a sec, guys. It's just so scuffed. Oh well, what can I do? Can I do for? Oh no. I need to stop doing that. That's not good.
So then, after World War One,
Anya.
became World War.
Maybe if I get the graphics down a little. It is the lowest or no vertical thing. Refresh rate. Oh. Stop video playback and shows the game moving smoothly. Video playback error. Unable to have videos play in higher quality. Off. Test it again. Even this will log the FMCD screen's refresh rate. Overwriting of the settings. Test this again. Sorry about that, guys. Back. Give me a second. Stream. Show that I change. There we go. Should be changed for both. Pretty sure. Yeah, it is. Nice. I'm doing this all by myself. Bear with me, guys. Try it again. So when was it? Let me change this one actually. See what happens. Okay. Testing. Try this out. In this game. It's going smoother at least. It's not as laggy as before. See what happens. Please don't be too laggy. Okay. It's not too laggy. Smoother. It's...
And now to return to my long-term.
Yeah. Now to see the audio. Give me a second. Give me a second. Which one is it? I recorded with this one. It's recording. Give me a second. Sorry about the delay this time. But I'm just gonna test this a little. Check. Okay. I'm gonna stop recording. Not a stream. Stream's gonna be still on. I'm gonna check. It's not working. I'm just gonna test. See if the audio is still laggy again or not. Weird. Getting annoying, not gonna lie. The video is laggy. So this will be a bit when we still on. It's a little laggy. It's not as bad, but I'm just gonna test. The voice is still see if the audio weird get laggy again or not. I'm very confused. Is it because I have too many things? The video is laggy. So this will be a bit. Okay, let me try something. I'm gonna stop recording. Not a stream. Stream's gonna try something again. I'm just gonna check. Try something again. Checking. Testing. Seeing what happens. Rock. And dead. Let's rub a little bit. Okay, back. Going here. Is there any changes? Checking again. Opening. Not playing this time. Okay. Gonna check. Where is it? Here we go. Stop. Give me a sec. Oh my god. Tested. Forward. Oh wait, no. It's laggy. Give me a sec. Oh no. We went here, didn't it? Wait, no, it didn't. Oh, here. Why is there two? I'm confused. Let me check. Okay. Please don't be too laggy. Give me a second. Laggy. Smoother. Please don't be too laggy. Oh. No problems now. That's good. And dead. Not any changes. Again, back. As well, believe it. The quality is not that good, but at least it's not bad now. You know what I mean? It's not great, but it's fine. To my standards, at least. I have to figure that out at some point. Videos. Ooh. Can I not? During stream. Okay, so videos. Settings. Should be fine. No? No, it's not good. Goodness. Give me a sec. If I can try something again. I'm sorry, guys. It's so scuffed today. Oh, I'm wasting so much time. Just one more time. Just one more time. Going back here. Go back here, here. Okay. Then here. I'm just testing everything. Every step that before this it kept on getting laggy. It's not lagging this time around, so hopefully it's gonna be fine.
Program activated.
Should be fine. I'm just gonna keep on talking just in case there's an influx that I didn't notice before that is actually happening, so I'm just gonna do that. That should do it. Going back again to the event main screen. Event title card? Event main screen, I guess. Go, stop recording. Then it's the folder. This one, no. Go, there we go. Give me a sec, guys. It's so scuffed today, everything. There before this, should be fine. Oh, nice. That is actually going back to main screen, I guess. That is no longer weird. Okay, I can start recording now. That's good. That's good. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we can start recording now. And why was it? Oh no, give me a sec. My model is not showing for some reason. Should be. That's weird. Give me a sec. Check. The one on Twitch is showing up. YouTube is also showing up. I think it's fine now. Hopefully. Hopefully. Showing up. Showing up. Okay, it should be fine now. Okay, we can start. We can start. Oh my god. Anyways, it's been a while. I've been very busy. Yeah, stuff happens. Life happens, and I only have 2 days left. Technically 3 today, and then the other 2 days. But yeah, I really need to finish it. Finish the whole event and stuff. Then I need to grind for like the materials. If I can show you it. So yeah, for like the neighborhood party, I need to like get materials so I can spend them all for more materials, like actually using materials. Let me. I'm kind of paranoid, so like I need to really check. Yeah, YouTube is fine. Twitch is fine. Nice. Okay, can start. We can actually start now. Oh god. Okay. Back when we left, going back to where we left off, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I played, or we went through, there was the first time Liang was actually called Jiangliang, which is very cool, honestly. There's no animation if I'm not mistaken, so it's fine. Okay, back. Other side, same coin. Other side, same coin. Two sides of the same coin, I guess. People generally prefer to maintain their distance before promises are made. Okay, let's go. It's been a while. Other side, part 5. My goodness, I'm just playing it.
I read an article about the conflicts between Miss Qixing and the other 2 producers of the CO7 series. Before, I thought it was only rumors. But now, thinking over what she said, what if it's true?
Just before, yeah, just like before, just gonna click it manually, because although sometimes it just screws up stuff. Yeah, and I'm very slow reader, so bear with me.
What am I saying? It's ridiculous.
Then stop pouting over it, princess.
Hey,
You've got
wait
work
here.
to do.
I forgot she calls Liang Wei princess for a second. I mean, it's been a while. The hallway of the Laplace Rehabilitation Center Cooperative Hospital is bustling with people. Lost in thought, Liang is jolted back to reality by a firm clap on the back.
You want to bet on how many people in LA have similar arcane skills? Come on, it's a total coincidence.
If I'm not mistaken, it's like mind control, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that.
You don't really think they're the same person, do you? That'd be nuts. I mean, it's the Detective CO7 we're talking about. Sure, she's been retired from acting for a while, but she's like super famous.
I'm not sure if this is referencing to the movie that Noir created, or like the character in the movie that Noir created. I'm guessing the latter.
If she
But
was
we'll
gonna go all kooky and start taking out crooks like she was the real CO7, why wait all this time? It's been years since her last movie, and we're only just dealing with this Night Piercer guy now.
Give me a sec. I'm paranoid again. I need to check. Okay. Next your guy
Besides,
now.
It's not like it's a crazy, unusual type of arcane skill. Who knows? Maybe this Night Piercer guy is a fan of Detective CO7's films too. Can't rule out anything yet. Hey,
Yeah,
you
true.
okay in there? Did I knock the wind out of you?
It's okay.
What
I'm
that?
fine.
How rough did Poitier even like hit her on the back? Liang shakes her head. Poitier, still bewildered and perhaps feeling a little guilty, says that she didn't mean to hit her so hard. Not that it matters. At least his son smacked dead the trick in pulling Liang out of her spiraling thoughts. Neither the test results nor the suspect's family has arrived yet. Liang makes her way to the vending machine at the far end of the hallway, with the coins Poitier drop in her hand as a half-hearted apology and buys herself an orange juice. Huh. But that absurd thought, that ridiculous guess from earlier, still refuses to leave her mind.
Forget it. Just like you said, it doesn't make any sense.
Also, if my coughs or like my sneezes bleed through, or not really bleed through, like pass to the filters, is because it just did. Yeah. Yeah, I had to like turn off the filters. Filters? Noise suppressant, I guess. Like I need to turn it off in order for the audio to be fine in the video at least. And stream. So sorry about that. All attempts to push the thought from her mind are failing, that is, until a frantic voice cuts through the
But you're
air.
injured, ma'am. You can't just leave.
I really love Reverse 99's NPC designs. It's like they're just appearing here for like a brief second, like just a few scenes, but it looks so good, you know?
I'm totally fine. It's just a tiny smidge of damage. I can fix it myself.
Let's go, Loggerhead. She looks so cool. Also, the Laplace insignia or badge, I guess.
You call a broken arm a smidge. Need to let us treat it immediately.
What's going on here?
The doctor recognizes her uniform immediately.
Are you a vigil? Could you help me stop this girl? She's trying to leave with a broken arm.
What?
She was in an accident. But since she's woken up, she's refused to let us examine anything. She might not be our normal kind of patient, but we're doctors. We can't let someone leave when they need immediate medical attention.
Huh. But she is an awakened, right? So was it an awakened? Yeah, awakened. Wait, was it an awakened? I don't remember. Yeah, but like she's not human.
A vigil?
Huh.
I'm in a hurry now. I'm gonna miss my bus.
Okay. Suspicious. Beneath the gross clothing, the exposed skin has a cold metallic sheen. That must be what the doctor meant by not our normal kind of patient. Liang notices the emblem on her chest, making her as an employee of the St. Pavlov Foundation. How odd. How odd that she have such a panic reaction at the sight of a was it vigil, was it?
There'll be another bus, but you only have one buddy. You should listen to the doctor. Sit down and wait until you're cleared to leave. Please show us your ID so that the doctor can give you treatment.
For a few stiff seconds, the girl's mechanical head freezes in place, then in a movement almost too fast to follow, it snaps up.
Hamster riding a stethoscope.
What?
A hamster what?
The bizarreness of these words leaves Liang no choice but to glance in the pointed direction, only to confirm, of course, there is no hamster nor stethoscope in sight.
Now.
Oh, it's just a distraction. I thought she legit just projected the hamster.
Hey, wait!
Just the classic. Look at the word there. And there's just nothing. Makes her escape. I think this is fine. Yeah, this is fine.
Can I start running?
Wait, I'd be stupid. Oh, never mind. Why are you chasing me? The hamster's over that way. I need you to cooperate. Stop right there. Oh, officer, watch out! Don't run through the corridor like that. You almost knocked me over. Sorry, ma'am. Oh, I need to be more careful. Keep my arms and legs in check. Avoid hitting civilians and stay clear of all equipment. Good. Did I? Oh yeah, I did. Yes.
Another
Yes.
film we made this year.
Keep calm.
Enjoy!
I was questioning for a second. Should I not killing that guy? Continue.
Watch out.
Sorry, I'm after a...
Oh. The hospital's narrow hallways are hardly suitable for a chase, and Liang quickly finds her path blocked by a supply cart. By the time she is made it past, the mechanical-headed girl has disappeared. Oh no. Her metal chameleon communication device, issued by the Division of Arcane Affairs, gives off its distinctive chime.
Hey, rookie, where did you go? Get back here. The medical report is ready, and Mr. Wong's family just arrived.
I... Understood. How's Mr. Wong doing?
Is Mr. Wang the guy that tried to attack? It is, wasn't it? There's a long pause on the other end of the line. Ooh. She got arrested, right? Ward. It is the arrangement, I think. Mr. Wong, oh yeah, it is. Mr. Wong is lying unconscious on the hospital bed, looking haggard. I think that's how you say it. His breathing is labored and raspy, like wind rattling through a hollowed out log.
Oh, what happened to him? He seems completely normal this morning.
Wife? Mother? Her legs go weak. Were it not for the man supporting her, she might have collapsed entirely.
Please relax, Miss Wong. We have to wait and see what the doctor says.
Wife, I'm guessing.
You again.
Poitier instantly recognizes him, one of the Division of Arcane Affairs. He's welcome and regular visitors.
Right. You're the local arcane private eye, aren't you, Joe? Are you commissioned by the victim?
Joe.
What?
The man's eyes widen in surprise before shooting Poitier a venomous glare.
Unlike some taxi leeches out there, I actually help people in need.
Oh, he has talismans. Reminds me of the ones that Ananli uses.
I don't charge a fee when it comes to my neighbors.
Sorry.
Like I've seen that, like that guy NPC before, like the model. He clearly has no interest in arguing at a time like this. He lets out a cold snort and turns to the doctor with a questioning look.
Miss Liang has cleared the unknown arcane skill that was afflicting him. His physical condition is stable, but I fear there may be some long-term effects on his mind. He seems to be suffering from a severe thought and memory disorder. It would be best to keep him asleep.
Probably still under control or something.
Doctor, when will he wake up? Can I speak to him?
For now, we suggest against it. It may cause him additional distress to see someone familiar to him. We fear there might be memory loss.
Oh, it's bad.
What? How? What should I do now? With this mother gone, I can't take any more of this.
Oh no.
Madam.
The woman looks as though all the strength has been drained from her body, and she slumps into a nearby chair. Liang opens her mouth to offer comfort, but can't seem to find the right words. Joe's gaze sweeps past Poitier before settling on Liang.
So, who's a little China's kid? Did the DAA give you a sidekick to do your job for you? Forget it, lah. Listen, if you are not going to do your best to help these people, then it's better you just stay out of my way.
It's so interesting to play this game in like the English dub, because I legit know people that speak like this, and it's so interesting to hear in a game. Liang looks to Poitier. The question gaze, Poitier shakes her head, in size, gesturing for her to come closer before handing over the hospital's diagnosis.
When they first brought him in, there were remnants of the arcanum riddled through his body. It might have gone a long way to proving he wasn't in control of himself. But I guess anything definitive has already faded away. The doctors couldn't isolate a cause. Worst case scenario, they might not believe us and have this poor guy shoved off to the funny farm.
Oh no. Psych word, I guess. Liang clenches her fist and looks toward the woman with one curled up in the hospital chair, quietly sobbing. She looks so small against the oversized seat. Finally, Liang steps forward and crouches beside the chair. After a brief hesitation, she reaches out and places a hand over the woman's. Joe looks surprised.
Madam, please. You need to stay strong for your husband. They've brought in some of the best doctors from the Laplace Rehab Center. If there is anyone that can help him, it'll be them.
In a way, it is a promise with no real guarantee, a statement that could almost be considered a lie, but even lies have value when a person needs to hear them. True. The woman hastily wipes her tear-streaked face and lifts her head.
He said that he was going to buy produce from the wholesalers. But I couldn't reach him. And then the police called.
I so love the accent. It makes the situation more real.
My husband is a good man. Everyone knows that. He will never do something like this. Please, miss. You have to help us.
I love the VAs. Even for the NPCs, the VAs are so good. It's so emotional, you know? Screenshot moment. Who's this? The woman grasps Liang's hand tightly in hers, her fingers trembling. Her hands are gentle yet rough, etched with years of hard work, and the kind of hands earned through long days and nights of striving for a better life. Screenshotable moment. Screenshot. Take a screenshot. Become new background. In her palm, she can feel the woman's desperate burning warmth. It is so hot, she feels it could scorch her. Liang takes a deep breath. Oh, expression change.
You can rely on us, ma'am.
Screenshot.
We'll find out the truth behind this. I promise you.
Nice. She gives the woman's hand a firm, reassuring squeeze.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You are our only hope. Please.
I forgot that my model is in the way. So even if you screenshot it, I'm just gonna be there. Okay. Sometimes a lie can become the truth. All it takes is someone willing to make it so. The door to the ward is shut behind them. After a moment of silence, Poitier tips her head.
Rookie mistake, princess. Never make a promise about something you don't get to decide on.
True.
I'm sorry, Miss Poitier, but I only mean...
Hold it.
Nope.
I didn't say we weren't gonna do our best.
The words she was about to say no longer serve any purpose. Instead, Liang does something Poitier has never seen her do before. She smiles.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wait, Liang was the one that's smiling, right?
Not so fast. We still need some solid evidence if we're gonna crack this case.
But where to begin? It seems like there are no obvious clues beyond what we were seeing. Mr. Wong had no enemies and was well loved in his community. If that's the case, then it can't be a simple motivation. Still, something sticks out to me. When I ask about any recent events or happenings, it wasn't Mrs. Wong that answered. It was...
Poitier already knows where this is going.
Joe, our private eye with a chip on his shoulder against the DAA.
Oh, he's the one that's answering. It's weird.
Yes. He mentioned that there have been strange things going on around LA's Chinatown recently. According to my notes, he mentioned there were children that suddenly became distant and unresponsive, young men that began showing signs of memory loss, and an otherwise healthy elder that rapidly developed signs of dementia. Absent-mindedness, empty despondence towards family and friends, memory loss. It all sounds very familiar to Mr. Wong's condition. And no one thought to bring the matter to the police.
So these things has been happening for a while.
I also spoke with the nurses here. They said they've also noticed an increase in patients from Chinatown complaining of confusion and memory loss. I guess once again, no one thought it was serious enough for our attention.
Poitier's expression darkens.
Well, what you thinking, Cadet? Are all these cases related?
Oh, it's hard to say. Could be.
If it's as widespread as you're making it out to be, we might be in over our heads.
Even so, I think we can't overlook it as a possibility. Arcane skills that directly affect the mind are rare, but they do exist. I've read of similar cases in the Vigil's archive.
Let me check real quick. Yeah, pretty sure I'm not bothering it. Pretty sure my model is not bothering the text, so I'll be fine. Even so, I can just not just submit this next time.
One of them, as I recall, had very similar symptoms to what we're seeing here.
Liang's brow furrows.
However, if there were some criminal intention behind all of these symptoms, what could it be? Or could it be an accident? Maybe a child with a powerful arcane skill who can't control it. Or some unregulated and dangerous arcane objects.
Like an artifact?
We can't draw any conclusions without more evidence.
True. The two officers look troubled. Then, as if something has clicked in her mind, Poitier's face lights up.
Arcane objects. Isn't there a department in the Foundation that stores and records dangerous arcane materials?
Yes, at the headquarters of the Foundation. And its official name is...
Continue.
The Arcanum Containment Department.
Makes sense.
Voilà.
Matilda.
Je crois que je suis arrivée.
I love Matilda. She's speaking in French again. Like, thank goodness there's subtitles. Otherwise, I'm gonna be so confused. As always. Matilda's back. Matilda. Continue.
C'est bien plus lumineux et spacieux que je ne l'avais imaginé.
Spacious. So I decided from my first stream for the story, I'm just not gonna talk over and like translate like the subtitles, like talk over the subtitles, because kinda messy, not gonna lie. Voices on the street. Hey, is that Miss Cheesing over there? Looks like a friendly chat is in order. Turn on TV. See the interviews last night. Oh, it's the actors. Last night, the night pursuit struck again, attacking the convoy, transporting the infamous Johnny 3 times. That's the guy that was convicted before, if I'm not mistaken. But he got out. Yeah, he got up. Two officers were knocked unconscious during the attack. However, Johnny 3 times was seriously injured and remains in remaining in critical condition. Insiders say netizens clashed with the convoy earlier that day due to dissatisfaction over Johnny 3 times. Like sentencing, later that night, the night police struck seemingly enacting vigilante justice on behalf of Johnny 3 times victims. Public support for the night officer has grown since. And although it's already been a day since the attack, crowd still gathers at the scene. We're here to hear what the people on the street have to say. Silence serves a bright. That's comment deserves a prickly end. I think following the law is important, but honestly, the way Johnny 3 times got such a light sentencing feels off. Who, me? Are you asking me? Oh, sorry, miss. You haven't happened to see CO7, have you? Oh, no reason. I thought this was one of those prank interviews they've been doing lately. How should I put it? Sorry, but someone in my position isn't really allowed to comment on politics. That's interesting. Next. Saving lives, he's a doctor who loves his job. Seeing you hurt gets him a little giddy. That's what in the world? Read the poster. The leprosy upset. Is this? Who's this weird? Eggs? No, he's an inventor. Hopefully someone like, who was that guy? Forgot his name. What was his name? He's the one that has dogs in his ultimate. What was it? I'm just gonna read. Well, look, the Lapras Rehab Centers welcomes you. Welcome to the Lapras Rehabilitation Center. We are the world's leading hospital specializing in Arcadium. Whether you are suffering from Arcadium-related injuries, cursed with the bad luck after an argument with your neighbor, transferring more and more into a beetle with each passing morning. What in the world? Suddenly recalling your past life as a pharaoh, causing you great distress at your office job. The Laplace Rehabilitation Center is committed to giving you the best treatment available. Don't worry about whether your recognition is covered by health insurance. To thank you for contributing to medical investments, we offer discounts and subsidies based on the rarity of your condition. Each recognition gets you a flat 60% discount. If you're simultaneously bitten by a vampire and a dragon while dissolving into an oil painting, I'm guessing that's referring to getting hit by the storm, but you're somehow still alive, then that's right, your treatment will be free and we'll even pay you 80% of the treatment cost as a bonus. That's pretty good, but you're most likely not going to come out well, to be fair, because seeing what happened to people that went into the storm before, yeah. Thank you for supporting the Lapis Rehabilitation Center. Helping you helps us help everyone. Helping you helps us help everyone. Okay. Part 6. Secret Ward. Cold drinks, fat bounties, and long holiday. Shame it never works out that way.
Des armoires et encore des armoires. Qui est responsable ici? J'avais l'impression que c'était un département important, non? Où est la sécurité?
True. But to be fair, every single time we see like the library section, there's not really any security even. You wanna think about it? The ever-curious Matilda weaves her way through the rows of filing cabinets. She has read about this foreign books detailing the Foundation's history.
Le département contient tous les objets connus qui ont produit des phénomènes dangereux ou mystérieux liés à l'arcane. Certains disent même qu'il contient chaque mystère arcanique résolu et non résolu, jamais enregistré. Et bien sûr, le plus grand mystère de tous les temps, la tempête, les défie toujours. Comme c'est le cas pour nous tous, il semble que chaque département sont désormais tournés vers l'étude de la tempête. Il y a peu de temps pour ces énigmes plus triviales.
Her footsteps echo through the empty apartment, and the odd sense that she's being watched settles over her. Silence can be comforting, but it can also be unsettling, a breeding ground for loneliness, dredging up long buried unease.
Je me demande comment va maman. Madame Z a dit qu'elle la surveillerait, mais toujours pas de nouvelles.
So, for those who don't know, we didn't get any clarification if Matilda's mother was missing, or she was badly injured, or she passed out. Because the last time, like, we got a mention of it, Matilda went home to see her mother. Oh, not home technically, because it's more like a place her mother is just staying. And when she went there, her mother was something. We don't know what happened. Also, I just realized there's something off with Matilda's emblem. This part, it looks like it's chipped. Right? I'm not crazy, right? She finds herself pausing, her gaze lowering to the ground, but only for a moment.
Non! Ressaisis-toi, Mathilda Boaniche! C'est ta maman, la plus grande mère de tous les temps! Qu'est-ce qui pourrait bien avoir mal tourné?
Aren't they all, Matilda? Aren't they all? With renewed confidence, she picks up her pace, her pale ponytail bouncing behind her.
Maintenant, sa fille la plus remarquable est en train d'accomplir une mission importante pour la Fondation. Contrairement à certains autres qui ont consacré leur temps précieux à des vacances au nom de réveiller les jeux d'Uluru.
My god. Reviving the... Wait, so... Reviving the Uluru games? I'm not sure which Uluru this is. This is either the first one? Like in a game update wise. If this is the first one in Australia, or like the second one in England. Wait, no, it's not England. Was it England? Wasn't the UK, if I'm not mistaken. No, it was in London. Never mind. Yeah, it's in London.
On espère tout de même qu'ils réussiront à rendre ces jeux aussi grandioses et sublimes qu'ils disent qu'il était dans le passé lointain, ou sinon...
They were in distant past or else. What did she see? Just as she passes another set of shelves, something catches her eye. A person? Enigma? Sotheby?
Everything's fine here. Now on to the next row.
Oh no. This is a good design NPC. Like, she looks unique enough.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
What is it?
An excellent question, miss. See that serial number on it? AN003. A water sample from the Peilin River. Number 003.
So, the third sample?
There are hundreds of thousands of samples, collections, and records here. But no matter who you ask, this particular one will always make their top list.
Why? Properties?
Collected in a remote city in China. When the investigators arrived, they found that it had been isolated in time. All its inhabitants dressed and lived as if they were from the late Tang Dynasty.
Does this have something to do with... What was it? The guy... Oh wait, they did technically... Yenisei. Yeah, Yenisei and Besmert did get something when I'm mistaken.
They were completely unaware of the state of the world beyond their lands, as if trapped in a time capsule from the forgotten past.
I think it is. The Junangsa update.
Oh,
The first Chinese New Year update. The liquid inside the vial, yeah, it's clear and pristine, less like river water and more like a perfectly liquefied gemstone. Matilda can't help but stare in fascination. Let me check. Sorry guys, I check a lot if you can't tell. Okay.
but how is that possible? Did no one ever leave the city? Not even to travel or do business?
I mean, they tried, I guess.
You're a clever one, miss. Yes, it seems the investigators were confused too. In the end, they realized that an arcane skill was affecting the Palin River.
Yeah, turning people to horses, my goodness.
Sadly, it seems the arcane energy was dissipating by the time they arrived, and they weren't able to figure out its cause. This is the only sample they were able to recover. Laplace has been begging for access to it. They're eager to unravel the mystery.
Swine.
Wow, that is indeed a most intriguing claim.
It's not just a claim, miss. It's real. Wait,
Oh,
Miss Matilda Boaniche?
she's surprised. The current young staff member not only now seems to have fully recognized Matilda's presence.
You've heard of me?
I'm guessing she's younger than Matilda. I'm guessing Matilda is like the same age as Burton and what's her name? Forgot. What was it? Man, I forgot. But yeah, the same age as Burton, so I'm guessing 16. So the girl is probably like 15, 14.
Yeah, of course. Who hasn't heard of the Boaniches and their star investigator daughter? Didn't you know that everyone's been talking about you since you joined the foundation?
Huh.
Actually, my mother and I went to visit you. Oh, but I haven't introduced myself. Constance Scott. I'm a fellow graduate from SPDM.
So her name is Constance. From SPDM. SPDM is also... So... I'm guessing... It's just another one of Matilda's
Of course,
juniors.
now, I'm just a record keeper here.
Huh. It doesn't seem like false modesty. Every top student of the SPDM was granted the honor of having their name inscribed in the school's Hall of Fame. But Matilda has never once came across a name scarf.
Actually, I've been looking for you as well, Miss Scott. Commissioner Pedra asked me to give this to you.
Federer sounds familiar for some reason.
A letter? What's it about?
I couldn't say, but he had a most unpleasant look about him as he gave it to me. Then he asked me to review my report on the events in San Francisco.
Wasn't that? Yeah, it is. 2.1, I think. No, 2.0? Question mark. Roaring 90s, was it? Yeah.
Are you alright? Your face has grown quite pale.
I'm fine. I just have a bad feeling I know what I'm about to read.
Mm. The succubus situation. Having been farewell to Matilda, Scott makes her way to a secluded room within the department, the letter clutched in her hand. She carefully closes the door behind her and with one last glance around the room opens the envelope. A single sheet of paper floats out from within, one carrying a heavy message. What message?
The investigation has been
Oh,
concluded. Unfortunately, their findings were exactly as we feared. The suspect must be apprehended ASAP, and all efforts must be made to retrieve this arcane object before either cause further trouble. You must leave immediately. Her last reported sighting was in Chinatown, Los Angeles.
whose? Oh, Pedro. That wasn't Pedro's voice. Kasi.
新鮮嘅桔啊，埋嚟睇，埋嚟揀啊！
Sorry, could you say that again? Ji Ma Wu? And that means paper horse dance? Okay, I got it.
喂，老細，今日仲有冇燒肉啊？埋晒啦！今日切條叉燒，整多半隻白切雞啊！
Daddy, look! There's a dragon on the floor! That's totally cool!
On the floor? The paper one? The kite? People speaking many languages meet and weave around each other on the crowded avenue. Liang wanders among them, stopping every now and then to take it all in.
Welcome to Chinatown. How do you like it?
Yes, it does give me a certain sense of nostalgia. Do you come here often, Miss Boydier?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, outside of work, it's been a while. 3 years or so.
Yeah.
Only once in 3 years? I don't think you can consider that often.
I mean, I was during work, I guess. Butcher raised a hand, glancing down the lively streets on either side.
Yeah, well, it's a fun place for a day trip, sure. But things are different when you put on the uniform.
True.
Remember that private eye back at the hospital? Joe? You can get an impression about how people see the police around here from him.
You mean that the residents here don't cooperate with the Arcane Affairs Division?
I would assume so.
Well, it's complicated. There's a lot of language and cultural barriers. Folks here just don't turn to the police to solve their problems. Even when they do, we feel like we have no idea where to start. The thing that surprised me the most was how arcanists of all kinds and humans live so closely together here. I guess it's the same in China, isn't it? I remember this one time, we had a call about a break-in. When we got there, it turned out the shopkeeper was a big white bird as tall as I am.
What in the world?
And this other time, we're chasing down a lost puppet for some lame-ass puppeteer. Anyways, so I asked an old lady if she'd seen a doll nearby. You know what she said?
What is it?
Well, I don't know what she said, but she started going off about me being a Laowai.
Sure what that means.
Now give me some credit. I might not speak Chinese, but I do know Laowai means foreigner.
Oh.
So excuse me? Like I'm American, baby. Born and raised.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Liang knows she should remain serious, but she can't help but be tickled by Poitier's indignation. Poitier shot her a glare, but then heaves a quiet sigh.
That's not even the half of it. The thing is, I don't hate it here. Although I can't say I love Chinatown very much either. To be honest, most of us on the force haven't found a way to make inroads with the people here.
If that's the problem, why don't we try to understand things step by step? Maybe then we can start fresh? We're here anyway.
Liang turns back and examines the archway at the beginning of the road. They've already been in this other world for a while. Chinatown?
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
What the hell?
If we're gonna get anywhere, then we'll have to start here. But we need to check another task off our list first.
cross the street and turn into a narrow alleyway.
Should be right there down the alley. Feeling excited, rookie? We're about to pay a visit to your favorite director, Noir.
Ooh, no more.
Favorite? What? No. I just like the movies, that's all. I've got no specific feelings for the director.
I get what Poitier is trying to do, but Liang, we just need to. Liang, please, just say that. Okay, I like her still. Like, be a little more excited. Liang can't hold back her rebuttal, but under Poitier's teasing gaze, she stops herself.
Maybe just a little. I am curious about the mind of the director behind such great movies.
Okay. She's not that funky about it.
But this is strictly a police matter, so I will act with professional self-restraint. Actually, I've made a request with the Vigil's intelligence branch for a file on Director Noah and any related events. We should get it soon.
Cool. Very prepared.
You've got a file on her already? Feels like you're going a bit overboard, rookie. It wasn't actually the director that called us. Her assistant did. Later on, Noir herself contacted us and said the so-called threat was just a misunderstanding.
Okay.
Normally, we'd leave it at that. There's too much real crime out there to bother with a case where the victim doesn't think anything happened. Still, according to dispatch, the assistant was real spooked over it. The operator got the feeling we should give it a second look, so they kept the file open. But look, this is just a follow-up and an excuse to come down here. So keep your mind on the real mission.
Got it, ma'am.
The scene from the Division of Arcane Affairs yesterday flashes across Liang's mind. After leaving the hospital, they immediately returned to report their findings and highlight the dangers lurking behind ChinaTown's strange events. But the higher-ups had a different take on things. Cut to
It's been
flashback.
reassigned to the local precinct.
Poitier stands in the doorway of the deputy chief's office, shakes her head. Liang immediately catches the subtle shift in her expression.
What's wrong? What does that mean?
So that's before they went. I'm guessing so.
Nothing, kid. It's just most of the force aren't trained to deal with arcane crimes. Don't get me wrong. They're good, capable officers, but I'm worried.
I forgot if Poitier is like an arcanist or not.
If this was any other case, I'd keep my mouth shut. But come on, this is clearly our department. This case has arcanum all over it. I don't think they know what they're getting into.
For a brief moment, neither speaks. Then Liang's eyes light up.
Miss Poitier, I have an idea. What if we...
We prioritize Noir's case, which just happens to put us in Chinatown, so there's no harm in asking a few questions about our other investigation. I knew there was a little rebel in you, Liang. You like to bend the rules, just not break them. Am I right?
Not too often.
That's good.
Actually, I think we're obliged to take Miss Noah's case seriously, even if it wouldn't help us with the other case.
True. Oh, beep beep.
Please wait a minute. It's my communication device.
Oh, never mind. That was a car. Liang pulls out the communication device, often criticized by Foundation employees for being too bulky. Poitier leans in to get a better look. Her chameleon calm perched on her chest, stretches its neck and the thing moves when rolled. Oh, it's the old device. Visual credit.
Contact device activated. You've received a new message. Downloading attachment. Download complete. Please check your mailbox.
It says daily work registration, investigation support application, emergency support application.
Message? What's it about?
Excuse me.
It's from the intelligence department. They've found her records.
Hmm.
Miss Noah is registered with a foundation. There might be something in her files that can provide us some clues.
She opens the pen email and scans through the attached files. Her expression turns serious.
Wait, is this?
Mm-hmm. No, no fights. Nice. Next. Piece together. Humans are natural editors, piecing together an ideal memory from mere fragments. Open type. Reconstructing idealized memories. Although I don't usually keep a journal, I had to record today's encounter. I met the great Miss Matilda Bonniche. Oh, it's Scott. Was it? Wait. Was it Constantine or something? Was it? Didn't she have the same name as like one of the directors or something? I don't remember, but like someone that Madam Z was under, right? If I'm not mistaken. Still remember that summer my mother lectured me. Wait, is this Matilda? Wait, no. Yeah, this is Scott. My mother lectured me for an hour before we left, and then another hour during our journey. I thought I was following her instructions perfectly. I was dressed perfectly neat. My readings were memorized word for word. The moment I met the Bonniches, I froze solid, too nervous to say anything. Even adults can get stage fright. So how was it fair to give her own daughter the cold shoulder for it? A smile or a pat on the back from mother was all I needed to finish my greeting without fumbling. Thank goodness for Lady Burwell. She saw what happened, and her gracious words salvaged the situation. I didn't disappoint my mother after that. I'm sure of it, because the rest of my memories of that visit were pleasant. Lady Burwell's warm smile and Matilda's energetic chatter. Matilda could be as noisy as she liked and still win her mother's approval. How I envied that so much. But Lady Burwell, for some reason, I can't remember what she looked like. Now I understand Latham's frustration. Being Matilda's mother, I could imagine a matured, refined version of Matilda, minus the childish energy and, oh right, without the nose. That's my mother's trait. I could swear that I see eyes, like right here. Like it's kind of creepy too. Oh my goodness. This shot specifically reminds me of Liang Yue's. No, sorry. Junang's house or wine parlor, wine shop. No, but like this shot specifically reminds me of it. And the lanterns, I guess. Not the tables. I'm getting pretty tired. My eyes are starting to hurt. So this is probably like second, or like the actual last for the day. So yeah. Hopefully, I'm really crossing my fingers here. The next time I'm streaming is the next day. Cross my fingers. Really hope so. Rookie Actors Guide. Remember, keep the cameras hidden. That's the secret. Keep the cameras hidden. Rookie Actors Guide. Pretty. No more set.
Whose is this? It's blocking the camera sidelines. Get it out of the way.
Sounds very British for someone in ChinaTown.
When are we coming in? We've been waiting forever. I wish I brought a chair.
That sounds like someone in ChinaTown. Generally sounds to UK to be in America. I'm not sure what timeline this is, like what year it is, like this timeline specifically.
What's going on? Are they filming another movie? Do you see anyone famous?
The end of the alley, an old abandoned house filled with camera equipment, crew members and actors go about their business, drawing curious glances from passersby. One particular figure catches the young's attention, someone strange from there.
Oh, is that today's lunch? Mind if I take a look? Not now? Fine.
Loggerhead catched.
That's that odd person I saw at the hospital. She works for the foundation.
Who? You mean Camerahead over there? What do you mean by odd? You think she could be a fake?
Like a fake foundation employee?
No, she's a real foundation member. I checked her information as well when I inquired about Miss Noah's file. Her name is Latham, an awakened arcanist, currently working in the Arcanum Containment Department.
I swear there was someone called Latham just now, like for this.
I wasn't given any access to her details, but based on our encounter, we should have no problem with her.
Good. Fine. I'm happy enough leaving the Awakened to their quirkiness.
Yeah, who doesn't awaken? Quirkiness, I see. The animatronics get quirky and she isn't their top priority. Liang knows that. She pushes aside that odd feeling for now, following Poitier through the crowd and onto the set.
What do you mean she hasn't eaten
No.
yet? Director Noir's doctor was explicit that she's not allowed to skip any meals.
Interesting.
Oh, hello, officers. How can I help you?
She looks pretty for an NPC. The well-dressed woman who walks over to them. To be fair, it's representing right. The NPCs looks good.
We received a call from a Lin Wei.
Look at Poitier.
Did you make a report about some unknown person making physical threats and stalking Miss Noir?
Yes, that's right. I'm Lin. But
Wait. Yeah, it is. This is Lin. Upon hearing their purpose, Lin hesitates, glancing uncertainly over at one end of the set. Ooh.
We did it!
No, paranormal.
You're here!
Cut. At the single command, the actors freeze in place.
No.
No
I'm
way.
afraid we'll have to roll that again.
I'm sorry, Director.
Oh no. The young actor's body stiffens instantly. Based on where he's standing, it's clear that he is only a background character in the scene. But Noir, sitting on her throne like wheelchair, the overseer of everything, didn't miss his mistake, no matter how minor it was.
Not at all. I just want more emotion this time. She's your true love, but you have been apart for a long time. Things are different now. She is. You are.
She's still in love, and you're also in love. I don't know. The last part kind of makes it confused.
Reunion must be more complex. It isn't simply happiness you feel. You must mix that emotion with worry and guilt. She doesn't know anything about what happened to you. You can't help but worry that she will never be able to understand you. You wonder if she has got herself into any troubles.
I like that description a lot. I like that. For a
I know
director.
this is a short scene, but the audience must see a full range of emotions. You are capable of more, so be more. I know you attended drama school, so let's see that training shine. I know you can do it.
Nice.
Yes, Director. I will try my best.
It's very nice. Simply being noticed by the famous director is enough to leave him visibly flustered. He immediately straightens up, shedding his nervous stance from moments before.
Let's roll it again.
excuse me, Director Noir.
I mentioned before, but still, Noir's way of speaking is very confident. Really shows her character. I like her VA's work. Seizing this moment for the next take, the assistant swoops in and whispers something to Noir. Noir glances toward the two officers, her face betraying no emotion. Like betraying no emotion. It's impossible to tell what she's thinking. Betraying no emotion. I mean, I'm no English major, so this could be just a funky way of saying it. I'm just.
For someone that famous, you think I'd have known she uses a wheelchair?
What? What does that mean?
How you feeling? Finally getting a chance to meet your favorite director.
I mean, to be fair, if she is that famous, you would technically would have known that she's in a wheelchair, right? Unless she's been off from radar for years. This happened quite frequently. No, not frequently. Recently. That's not it, right? Are you feeling? Poitier nudges Liang with her elbow, tilting forward a little as she teases her, but when she sees Liang's face, she pauses.
What's with the long face, kid? Where'd all your excitement go? Oh, is it about the message you got?
Yes. It's just something that's bothering me.
Before Liang can explain, the subject of their discussion holds toward them in her wheelchair.
Thanks for coming, officers.
Oh.
I believe I've already explained that this was all just a misunderstanding. As you can see, I'm in perfect health. Well, ignoring these two.
These two, what? The wheelchair? The wheels on the wheelchair? Like the puppets, small puppets. She pats her legs with a cheerful laugh, seems to irritate small qualms about her physical condition. Though it's she's talking about her legs. What in the world? Though it's hardly the kind of joke anyone else can comfortably laugh along to.
But according to your assistant, there's been someone stalking you for months, and they've recently sent you a threatening letter. So what? That all just misunderstandings too?
I'm terribly sorry for inconveniencing you, officers. Lin is a very dedicated assistant, always looking out for me. She may have just overreacted to my situation.
Is Lin one of Noir's friends from back then? I would assume so.
I don't mean to brag, but I've been in the limelight for long enough that I've seen my share of crazy fans.
They kinda looked up the same age.
I'm used to it.
Sure, I get that. But about that letter you received, do you still have it?
Noir lets out a wry chuckle and shakes her head.
I'm afraid I don't have it anymore. I received so many letters, most of them friendly, some of them not so much friendly. I've made a name in this industry, and a few enemies too. If I paid any attention to the negativity, it only dragged me down. I tend not to keep the bad ones around.
That's a good way of living.
While I'm sure you would do a fine job keeping me safe, officers, I can't let myself worry over it. Besides, what are they going to do? Break my kneecaps?
My goodness. Noir, chill.
Frankly, the only thing I am worried about is that your presence is another distraction for my crew.
True. She casts a grateful and perhaps apologetic look around the set.
So, it's very much appreciated that you went out of your way to check in on me. But I have a movie to make. I can't disappoint my fans. Now, if you'll excuse me, we're burning daylight and I still have 4 more scenes to film. These Hollywood producers may have opened doors for me, but they also give me so many problems lately.
smells. She smells. My goodness, she smiles at the officers as if to signal the conversation's end.
Is this really just because of her movie?
Nah. Noir has already begun to turn her wheelchair away, but Liang stopped her in her tracks.
Pardon me?
You seem to be refusing our assistance because you've decided this threat is only a harmless prank.
Oh, this is a trailer moment, right? I think. I'm not sure.
You've decided that it's worth the risk to focus on your film. I don't mean to judge your decision. It may be understandable in some cases.
She moves closer, lowering her voice as she leans in to deliver the next sentence in a hushed
But
voice.
if this threat is not just a prank, if it is serious.
Am I sensing disapproval?
Noir narrows her eyes a little and raises a hand to halt her approaching assistant. This is a good sign. Liang has earned the chance to talk for at least a little longer. She pauses aside her conflicting emotions and carries on in a voice only the two of them can hear.
There has been an increase in patients coming from Chinatown showing signs of mental instability. Their symptoms include confusion, amnesia, drowsiness, and volatile anger. None of the patients seem to have anything in common. No prior history, all without a clear cause. Does that sound familiar?
Sorry. Is this leading somewhere?
I'm guessing Liang is trying to. It's like subtly asking Noir if any of her staff had been affected by it. Or so I thought. After a moment of thought, Noir shakes her head, her calm face carrying a perfectly measured hint of confusion.
A case 8 years ago. He Rijun, the scriptwriter for your first big hit, Detective CO7. She burned to death in her own house.
What in the world? Oh, girl, actual chills. Actual chills.
However,
Oh,
cleaners found a fume reel in the debris, surprisingly intact after the fire.
huh. I will do the same one. Ooh. Ooh, actual chills. Liang has been watching Noir's every expression. She doesn't miss the fleeting shift in her eyes at the mention of the film reel.
Strange, isn't it? Every other item was burnt to ash, yet this 1/8mm reel was as good as new. The cleaners felt the same way. So, being curious, they played the reel. 3 of the 5 who watched it ended up in an asylum. 1 jumped from a building, and the last, according to the reports, became like an empty shell of a person.
And what's happening here reminds you of that?
There are some commonalities between the cases. I can't ignore the possibility that they are related. 2 in particular stand out to me. The similar symptoms of those affected, and you.
Huh? Huh.
Hard to shake the thought that these are not coincidences.
Whispers spark among the crew as they eye the secret conversation.
What are the police still here for? Are we gonna get back to filming? Who knows? But it doesn't seem good. We are losing light here. Can these guys wrap it up already?
These murmurs, of course, don't escape Noir's and Young's notice. When she speaks again, Noir's tone is far more direct.
Is that an accusation?
No, not at all. I'm just hoping you might be able to shed some light on our case. After our initial investigation, we officially recorded it as an ominous Arcanum incident and determined that the cause was that 8mm film reel, which contained a film titled Reunion of the 3 Swallows.
I don't wonder if that's the actual name.
To this day, however, the exact nature of the Arcanum hasn't been conclusively determined. We still aren't sure why it has this strange effect on people's minds, nor why the damage appears to be irreversible.
Irreversible?
Perhaps more importantly, we still don't know the origin behind the arcanum on the reel. There are many possible causes that might create such an effect. One of the most common thought is from absorbing powerful emotions from an arcanist.
There's no way this is a longer moment, right?
The darkest emotions possess the strongest power. Anger, hatred,
greed. Literally every... what was it? Every 5... no, 7... what was it? The 7 sins?
Emotions so strong that they can outlast their bearer's death. Like a curse from beyond the grave, carrying out their last will as an obsession. And in such cases, these objects are sure to lead to disaster. I believe that this film is, undoubtedly, one such cursed item. If it is the case that this film was involved in these new incidents, then we must find out what obsession it's carrying out and find a countermeasure.
I assume you're already on the case.
Indeed, I am, Miss Noah. I've been studying the report on the original case, including some of the theories of the original investigator.
The one that's no longer with us?
One of the theories suggests that, despite your collaboration on the CO7 series, there were many points of conflict between you and Miss He.
Who's that? A nurse, man?
In fact, the reports mention you had a violent quarrel with her on the day of the fire. There was even a question about whether you might have been responsible for her death. So, as you can see, I have more than a strong reason to believe you are connected. And if this cursed reel is behind these recent incidents, I'm afraid that you may be the intended target of this curse.
Yeah, I think that's about it for today. Yeah. Some film stuff. Go. Buy some stuff. Not really. We'll save. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me today. That's nice. Speaking, reacting, watching. I mentioned it before, I think, but like, the audio or like the last stream was not that good. But yeah, I'm just gonna say it here again. I'm very excited for every update, but like I've been postponing this one particularly because I wanted to play it at a time that I can stream. Because, well, I want to I just want to stream it. It'll be fun to me at least, and honestly, it has been fun, and it still is fun. So, in my book, that's a good thing. Yeah, it's been fun though. I'm enjoying it, and it's pretty chill. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for today. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. If you have anything like you wanna suggest, leave it in the comments. Or like in like YouTube and these, leave it in the comments. Now that I think about it, I didn't check. It does like messages live. Oh well. But yeah, so far the story's been nice, pretty interesting. There's hasn't been any big reveals in like this part of the playthrough. The part two second stream. But yeah, still I enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoy the game as it is. So like every update is like a blast to me. Sorry, that much of a problem for me. But yeah. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me for the funky experience, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Goodbye.